Now it's time to start a discussion about RecyclerView. Therefore, let's create a new project. I'm going to call it RecyclerView. And let's click on Finish. Now, what is a RecyclerView? A RecyclerView is just a particular view with which you can display a list of items on which you can scroll. So in other words, you can display a list of scrollable items. So let's go inside activity_main.xml to other RecyclerViews. Let's delete this hello world text. And let's type here RecyclerView. And I'm gonna drag this RecyclerView here. I'm gonna put it here. Let's constrain it. Alright, now let's go back to main activity and let's run our app to see what we have. Alright, so our app opened and we have nothing here. And this is because the RecyclerView that we have here, that we added here, is just an empty template. In order for the RecyclerView to work, to display individual items, scrollable items, you need to create what is called an adapter. And you can think of the adapter as the bridge between the template and the data. And the adapter is going to fetch all the data inside the RecyclerView and is going to display that data inside the RecyclerView. But before we do that, before creating the adapter, we need to create a layout which is gonna display which is gonna represent each individual item inside the RecyclerView. So I'm gonna go inside Resources, Layouts. I'm gonna right click on the layout, go to New, and we'll select Layout Resource File. I'm gonna call this item. Let's call it RecyclerView item. Let's click on OK. Let's go to code. And here I'm gonna delete this constraint layout and I'm gonna put a relative layout. Now, what is a relative layout? Relative layout is also a layout, but you can manipulate the child widgets which are going to be inside the relative layout in a particular way, in a different way. So this is why you're using here a relative layout. So we type relative layout, as you can see. And with this you can manipulate the data or the views which are inside the relative layout with more flexibility than with a constraint layout. So here I can put orientation and I'm going to put vertical. I'm gonna go down here, and what I will add now is a card view. So I'm gonna type here card view. It's gonna match parent. It's gonna wrap content, and you're gonna open here because we're gonna put inside. And here inside we're gonna put a linear layout, and a linear layout allows us to have our items inside the linear layout orientated vertically. So I'm gonna type here linear layout. Let's open the tag. Linear layout. We choose this one. We choose match parent, wrap content. We opening tag, and here I'm gonna put a text view. Wrap content. Down I'm gonna put another text view. Wrap content. Let's give an ID to the text view. Let's say text view item, and here ID plus text view number, because we're gonna display a number. Now if I go back in activity main.xml, and if I go inside the code, now if I type here tools list item, and I choose this one, RecyclerView.view item, now we can see the how our RecyclerView is gonna look. So for whatever reason I can't, but it should work. Let's go to design back. So it's not showing for whatever reason, but it's okay. Let's go back inside RecyclerView.item. Let's go to design, and let's also add some padding to our parent layout. So I'm gonna put here padding. Let's put 16 dp. Let's go to design. Let's go to code, and let's put some text here. Let's say text item 1, and here text a number, let's say. Let's put here also orientation vertical. Let's go to design. So this is how now it looks. We have item 1 and 5, but let's make the text a little bigger. So text size 20 sp, and here also text size 20 sp. So I'm gonna go back to design. So now we have our but I still wondering why it didn't show the RecyclerView here item. So let's copy this. Let's change this to a relative layout to see maybe it will work. So let's change to a relative layout. Orientation vertical. Now if I go to design, now I can see the individual item. It should show the individual items, but you only see the individual item. And as you can see, this is a card view. As you can see, and it has this border here. Alright, so it's okay. Let's go back to code. Let's go back to main activity. And I'm gonna end the video now. And the next video, I'm gonna create the adapter. I'm gonna fetch our RecyclerView with data. I'm gonna display the data in the RecyclerView. So see you in the next video. Alright, so there is a problem at section 24, which is pointed out by a student, and the problem is that at the beginning of the chapter, in the first video, I set for the ID, as he says here, at 3 and 25, you are setting the title and description for the view, but in the previous video within the RecyclerView, the item RecyclerView item, you set different ID to views, and this is what. This is the problem that in the first video I set for the views, for the text view, I set this ID, and in the next videos you see the ID, title and description. So in order to don't get into problems, just give the ID here title, and here description, and everything will be consistent with the rest of the videos. So here description. So this is the problem that was previously. Instead of title and description, I had in the first video I gave those IDs, not title and description. And when I go to the next videos, when I reference the text views, I use the title and description, but this was not the ID that I gave in the first video. So just change this to title and description, and everything will work fine. And thank you for pointing this out, because this will help other people too. So I'm gonna end this video now and see you in the next video, and thanks.